Yo, 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 it's your boy out here making a fruit tier list. Let's get this video started. So, to start off with, green apples are great. They're just great a lot of the time. I love them. Red apples too. The one they use in this picture looks like it's going to hit, but sometimes they're a bit inconsistent. They're a bit soft and mealy, which I'm not a big fan of, but you just have to know what you're buying. The one in that picture looks like it's going to hit, so I'm going to put that in the great tier. Apricots are okay. They're not amazing. They're not particularly, mind-blowing. They're a bit bland, and the texture's a bit weird, and they're not very sweet. So yeah, put them into okay tier. But they're not bad. They're not bad. Avocados, why is this in this list? I mean, like, technically it's a fruit, I guess. It goes into okay tier. As a fruit. As a cooking ingredient, then avocados go into amazing tier, but as just fruits that you eat raw, it's not that good. Bananas are amazing. Bananas are amazing. Blackberries are okay. A lot of the time, a lot of these, like, wild berries things, like, they're a bit sour, like especially blackberries are just very sour. I've never had a black currant in my life. Blueberries are not good, bro. They're trash. Most of the time, they're either mushy, they're sour, they're just not good. They're not good at eating experiences. Cantaloupes are good, if not a bit bland, but I'll put them in the good tier. Coconuts are also good. Put them over here. Cherries are great. I love cherries. Cranberries. I've never actually had a raw cranberry before, so I'm just gonna put this here. Dates are. I don't want to rank. I don't want to rank it. Like, especially those dry dates in the picture. I'm not gonna rank that. Dragon fruits are okay. Very bland. Very bland. That's the big problem. Durians, amazing. Some people are gonna disagree, say they smell like shit, but I love durians. They're just like, they taste like a rich, creamy custard, and it's full of flavor. It smells like a bit of shit at first, but it's actually really good. Figs are good. Very weird texture, though. I'm not a big fan. Gooseberries are good. Grapefruits are also very good. Some people don't like them because they're a bit bitter and sour, but if you get past that, actually wait. I gotta be consistent. I gotta be consistent. If I said blackberries were trash because they were sour, I gotta put grapefruits in here too. Red grapes and white grapes are both great. Grape. And then kiwis. Where do I rank kiwis? Kiwis are good. I'm not a big fan of them. Sometimes if they get, once again, I'm gonna say the same old shit. If they get a bit sour, then I'm not a huge fan, and they also burn your mouth. So there's that. Lemons and limes as raw eating fruits, obviously they're gonna be trash. I don't know who eats lemons and limes raw like that, bro. Raw dogging them, menace. Lychees are great, delicious. Mangoes, amazing. In fact, mangoes I think are the king of fruits. Everything good about a fruit that you can imagine, the juiciness, the flavor, the sweetness, the texture. Mangoes are the king of it. They're soft, they're juicy, they got that floral aroma, and they're so sweet when they're ripe, when they're hitting, they're hitting. They hit more than any fruit out there, even more than durian. Nectarines are great. They're nice and juicy, and they're like peaches, but really nice and juicy. Oranges are also great. I love oranges when they're nice and sweet. Papayas, they're really, really, like, okay, I guess. They're kind of bland and mushy. Actually, you know what? Nah, I have to put them in the trash tier then. Passion fruits are great. Love them. Peaches are slightly worse than nectarines, especially the one in this picture. It looks like it's going to be a bit bland and a bit dry, very crunchy, whereas the nectarine in this picture looks like it's going to be juicy and just great. Looks like it's a great peach. Pears, they're good. They're inoffensive, honestly. They're bland and they got their unique texture. But yeah, their pears are just pears. They don't really have any kind of like pear flavor. I mean, like, they do, but no one really gives a fuck about pears. They're good. Persimmons are really good. I'm gonna put them at like the higher end of the good tier, but not above cantaloupes, unfortunately. Pineapples, amazing. I love pineapples. In fact, I'm gonna put pineapples. Fuck, bro. It pains me to do this, but I might have to put banana at the end of the amazing tier. But I love bananas too. They're like the most affordable too, so you just spam buy them and just eat them nonstop. I'm like a banana glizzler. A banana gobbler, not a banana glizzler. Am I fucking stupid? Okay. Plums. They're okay. Once again, the same old complaint. They're kind of sour. But when they hit, they hit. They're like nice and sweet. But I don't know. My experience with plums is they're okay. Very okay. Pomegranates, they got good flavor, but they're so hard to eat. And it's just like, You have to like go through all this effort, like peeling the pomegranates, like taking them out. I think some people eat the seeds straight up. I do that, but I don't chew through the seeds. Otherwise, it feels weird in my teeth. So yeah, some people also spit the seeds out, which I think is too much work. Pomelos go next to grapefruits. Same flavor. They're just a bit harder to peel, so I'm gonna have to put them a bit lower. Raspberries, I'm gonna contradict myself right now and actually put raspberries in the great tier because I'm a huge fan of the raspberry flavor. Even though they are very sour a lot of the time, they also got a lot of really nice flavor. Really nice flavor. I don't know what a red currant is. I'm gonna have to put this over here. Star fruits are okay. Strawberries are they're good. They're good. Like I'd say they're a very inoffensive fruit. Artificial strawberries, I think people because of that people overrate strawberries a lot. But I think strawberries are just as a raw eating fruit are okay. They're not like an amazing fruit, which everyone says they are, but they're not bad. I'm not hating. I'm not trying to be different. There's tangerines now. I'm gonna put tangerines. I actually really enjoy tangerines, but they're like they're like bitch oranges. I'm gonna have to put them at the top of good tier. You know what? No, no, no. Cantaloupes are actually still at the top of good tier. Watermelon. This is gonna piss a lot of people off. Trash. I hate watermelon. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like watermelon. Honeydew is just reskinned cantaloupes. I'm just gonna put them next to each other. They're like right next to each other, like even. They're not one's not above the other in particular. Asian pears, they're okay. Uh, Actually, you know what? They're very similar to like normal pears, like So I'll just put them over here. Guavas are great. I love guavas. Very nice flavor. And I've never had this. I've never had that. I've never had this. I've had the kumquat before, and okay. Very inoffensive fruits. Not very much flavor to them. Mulberries. I've never had this. Raisins are fucking trash. I fucking hate them. In fact, they're so trash. I don't even want to rank them on this list. Jackfruits are okay. Yeah, they're a bit bland. They have a very nice floral flavor, but they're not very sweet, and they're a bitch to peel. So as a new experience, they're okay. Mangosteens, never had them. Rambutans are good. Sour cherries, never had one of those. And a white currant. Are these just like currants? I'm pretty sure they're just ghetto ass grapes or something like that. So now looking at this tier list, I'm gonna have to adjust some things. Nectarines above peach, I think that's good. Oranges, it's a bit low for my liking. In fact, I might have to move it just below lychees. Raspberries are still in the great tier. Guavas are, I'm gonna keep them in the great tier for now. In the good tier. See, strawberry is low in the good tier because I'm not a huge fan of eating strawberries, but shit, I don't know where I like rank them below. Rambutans are also good. I love them. But at the same time, I'm gonna I'm lying out of my ass. I don't actually love rambutans like that. They're like ghetto lychees to me. Yeah, ghetto lychees. Hmm. The okay tier looks good to me. People like love to rave on dragon fruits and stuff like that because I don't know, they look cool, but they're very bland and flavorless. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan. And the texture too is like, no, not for me. Trash tier with blueberries, lemons, limes, pies, and watermelon. All right then, I guess that's the tier list. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree. If you have any disagreements, flame my ass. I want to hear all the opinions.